Hi guys. I just wanted to quickly go over this assignment right here. It's called Foundations of U.S. Government. It's a document-based question, so I just wanted to clarify a couple of things. First off, let's read the historical context. Historical context. Colonial foundations. Colonial political developments were influenced by traditions from their mother country, England, as well as ideas from the Age of Enlightenment and colonial experiences. Self-governing structures were common and yet varied in procedure and nature across the 13 colonies. So basically what this historical context is letting us know is that you guys know that during that time period of salutary neglect, the colonies had to kind of make their own decisions. So in that time, one of the decisions they made was, what type of government do we want to have? So again, Virginia is making that decision for themselves. Massachusetts is making that decision for themselves. Connecticut. Go through all 13 colonies. They are deciding, what type of government do we want to have? Self-government. England is not imposing their government. The colonies have a lot of choice of how they want to run their colony. Now, they're not going to just start from scratch. They actually are going to use influence from England, influence from the Enlightenment, and influence from their own experience. So we are going to ultimately answer these two questions. Discuss the development of self-governing structures in the colonies. So basically give some examples of self-governing structures. What were the governments like in the colonies? And also describe the impact of political precedent on the evolution of self-governing structures in the colonies. The question underneath breaks it down a little bit better if that part confused you. It's basically asking, describe the impact of outside influences like Magna Carta, Enlightenment. Describe how they impacted the self-governing structures in the colonies. So we can skip this part for now because that's at the very end. But for every document, there's a couple questions. Keep it informal, short and sweet. Copy and paste quotes if you need to. But remember, this is not being formal writing. You don't have to restate the question or do complete sentences at all. Keep it short and sweet when you are working with a document. At the very end, that's when you do formal writing. I'm scrolling down to the very end. Your long response. You have a choice. I did not make it clear, so I'm trying to make it clear now. You have a choice. You can either answer these two essential questions in an essay format. You could also do 2 long paragraphs. If you try to do an essay, I'll give you extra credit. But if you want to just answer in 2 paragraphs, you can. Okay? So with that, ladies and gentlemen, the last thing I want to help you with is, what are you reading? What are these documents? I wanted to remind you or let you know that the Magna Carta is the first document you read. And this is actually the English government document. They used part of this back in the day, and so it would be a text that all the colonists knew. So this document, the Magna Carta, is going to influence colonial governments. But keep in mind, it originally comes from England. Document 2. This is an Enlightenment thinker. He's very famous, and you should know him from the other slide, from the assignment before this. This is John Locke. He is a very famous Enlightenment thinker, and he wrote his ideas down, and that's what you're reading. And the colonies are going to take some examples from that and put it in their government. The Mayflower Compact. This is a colonial government. Okay, they're in the New England region. They are, sorry, They're in Virginia, I apologize. But the Mayflower Compact is a colonial government. Fundamental Orders of Connecticut, another colonial government. And last but not least, this one is talking about Massachusetts, another colonial government. So ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to make sure you knew all the documents, what the instructions were, and what the long response was about. If you've already completed it, awesome. Thank you for doing it. If you were stuck, I hope that this video helps you out just a little bit. Okay, have a beautiful day and good luck.